Hello. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining in. Good evening. Hi, Anisha. Hi, Nivedita. I have just sent you a request. Hi, everybody. Good evening. Right. Welcome to Awaken Lives Live. Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I am good. How are you, Nivedita? Welcome.
Great, superb.
Welcome to
Thank you
Awaken
so
Lives.
much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I've been looking forward to this live for I think, last 1 month.
It's a pleasure to have you here. It's an honor.
Same here,
and
same
and
here.
that and that I will introduce everybody to Nivedita, but I just want to tell you that your that aura, that happy face completely lights up right now. So
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
so hi everybody, good evening and welcome to Awaken Live. Today we are going to chat with Nivedita, who is a happiness coach. I will quickly introduce Nivedita to everybody. Nivedita is a life and happiness designer. She's a 100x mindset superpower coach, a mentor, a keynote speaker, and an author. She's the founder of a Happy World Around, which talks about everyday happiness. And she's got programs like Break Free, Rewrite Your Story, Shakti, Be Unstoppable, and all these programs. In all these programs, she works on the mindset of people and helps them identify the areas where they are stuck, like their career, health, wealth, relationships, and helps them to grow and find happiness, success, and abundance in life. And her aim is to make a difference in everybody's lives through the art of teaching how to stay happy, positive, and motivated every single day of their life. So amazing! This is so amazing, Nivedita. Thank you for joining in.
Thank you for
Our
this opportunity, first of all.
Our topic for today is manifestation, the power within. But I we will dive into that discussion a little later. I want you to share your personal story and your journey to becoming a happiness coach and all the other wonderful things that you do. And then we are going to get into the talk.
So, for everyone out here, very big hello and thank you for being here, because we know that it's a working day and peak hours of working. Maybe some of you might be driving or back to home from work, or you're in the office. But thank you for joining in. I'm seeing lots and lots of faces,
Yes,
names over
so
there. Hi
many
Arzu,
comments
hi
coming
Divya.
in.
Yeah, yeah,
She's
yeah,
simply the best, my superwoman. Wow.
yeah. This is all the love that I get, and I'm so
How
thankful and grateful
amazing.
for that. So, for everyone over there, some people know me and some people who have joined through your page. I'm Nivedita, and I'm a happiness coach and a happiness designer. So, people ask me why a happiness coach. I ultimately say that यही तो ढूंढ रहे हैं हम लोग जिंदगी में. Be it through earning money, be it through your children or your loved ones, or your wherever you go out, your holidays or everything. Ultimately, everyone is looking for happiness. So happiness is one thing which people normally don't talk about openly. They say that we are happy, but when I work with them, and when the closet opens and out tumbles the pain that they have been hiding and the anger that they have been hiding. So this is one topic which is one subject which is stuck to me, and I started working more and more on it. If I talk about my personal story, so I got married at a very young age, at the age of 20. I was a mother at 21, and by 25, I had both my children, and I was a homemaker for 28 long years. Till one day, I just realized that I have not done anything for myself. Certain emotional setbacks in my life, certain something happened which jolted me out of the blue, and I just which made me think about myself only. What am I doing in life? Even I've got one life to live. What am I doing? And then coaching just happened. That was the starting of the pandemic, and I was just asking this question to myself: what will I do? I was 48 at that age, and I said, this is not how I'm going to live the rest of my life. I have to take charge of my life. Enough playing various roles to the T, the role of a daughter, a sister, a mother, a daughter-in-law, a sister-in-law, a wife. So playing in between all these roles, I had somewhere forgotten myself, what I want to do, what are my dreams. So that one fine day, it just it blew my mind that what am I doing with my life? And then I started searching on Google, and a chance ad on Facebook about Arfin Khan. So I very proudly say that I'm an Arfin Khan certified coach, because that mastermind has given me so much. Everything that I am, I owe to that mastermind. That is the base of what I am today. And I was a very positive and very gung-ho person throughout my life. I have been non-professionally coaching and mentoring people for the last so many years. I think for the last 20 years, I've mentored many youngsters. But when I was searching and coaching happened, it just came very automatically to me that I was able to connect to people. And when I started working on my own self also and on people also, I found that there is so much pain that we bury inside us, which leads to so many diseases and so many outward problems, that working on your own self is the only solution. If you look at the quote that I put up on my page today, I'm my only healer. I heal everything that comes through my way. So that is how you have to keep on working on yourself. And power of mind, power of thoughts, I've always believed in. So when I embarked on my professional life at the age of 48, it was April 2020 when I started my professional journey. And now is October 2022. In 2.5 years, I've set up 2 successful businesses. One is my coaching and speaking business, which runs by the name of A Happy World Around. So by A Happy World Around, I'll come on later to that. And secondly, most of the people don't know that I'm an interior designer, a qualified interior designer, and I have my own furniture manufacturing unit also. So
Wow.
2 successful businesses. Right now I'm running back from my office only for this live. So this is my office of Happy World Around. You can see the logo at the back side. And I've got another office. So I'm managing 2 businesses very successfully, very peacefully, and very happily. And whatever I had manifested for myself, be it in the form of money, that this is the amount that I want to earn in my life at this stage, and this is how my interiors business is going to be, this is how my coaching business is going to be. It is exactly turning out the way I had imagined or visualized myself to be. So the only credit I give is my power of thoughts, or what we call manifestation, which is the topic today.
Yes.
So you can ask me. This is a little brief about myself. I know not so little, but this is
I think it's a very inspiring story, because a lot of people by the age when they're reaching 50, they have already maybe achieved or thought that they've achieved something, and it's all right to continue doing that. But to start from the scratch and think that I need to do something for my own self is a brilliant thought. And like they say, there is no age to starting whatever you love to do.
Age is just a number.
So you're like the living example of it. So this is a very inspiring story. So thank you for sharing that, Nivedita. Now, getting back to the topic for today, manifestation, the power within. Now, law of attraction and manifestation has, as a subject, keeps getting discussed every time when we talk about how to achieve our desires. So there are a lot of techniques available outside. A lot of people talk about it. But what is the right way to manifest? What are the basics, I would say, and what are the myths around it? If you can share that.
So let's talk about the myths first. The biggest myth that I come across when I do my lives or when I speak to people is, हम तो बहुत देर से affirmations लिख रहे हैं. आपने बोला था visualize करो, हम तो बहुत देर से कर रहे हैं, but हो नहीं रहा है. First of all, stop thinking कि कब होगा. Why? Because I know you're not doing it the right way. Now one is going to ask me, what is the right way? Right way is, it's not only that you keep on writing affirmations. आपने सुबह लिख ली, आपने रात को लिख ली. There was this अभी पीछे बहुत trend चला था 3-6-9 method. Write it 3 times in the morning, 6 in the afternoon, 9 in the evening. Every method is right, but if you're not living that energy, if you're not in that frequency, you will not attract it. आपने सुबह लिख लिया, you've written your affirmations, you've done your visualization, but during the day you're in that low state of energy, you're in that low frequency and low vibration, so it's not going to happen. Once in a while it's okay. We all go in our low state, we all have our shadow selves, we all have a dark side, we all cry, we all get hurt, we all get disappointed by people around us or the situations and the circumstances. But if you keep on dwelling on that and then you think that affirmations are not working, so that they're not going to work. I am one person, I openly say that I cry very, very easily. I'm very emotional and I cry very easily. But that doesn't mean that with that crying, I'm going to go low on my energy or on my frequency. I just bounce back. Okay, this is one thing. I've cried. I've just vented myself out. Now, what else? And the easiest way to do this is to dance or listen to music. So I just put on music, I dance, I sing along, and I'm back to myself. So आप किस frequency में पूरा दिन रह रहे हैं, that is going to determine how strongly you are going to manifest things. So when I wake up in the morning, I feel that I'm the queen of my life. This is the feeling that I give to myself. I'm the queen. I have that invisible tiara on my head. I walk around like that. I come to this office. I have that feeling that I'm walking like a queen into my office. This is my, you can say, paradise. When I go to my factory, my furniture factory or my interiors office, I walk in like a queen. I sit down on the chair. I do all the work, always being in that spirit that I own this. This is my baby. This is like I have built this, like, because building something from scratch, that's my baby. So when you have that feeling all day long and you think about that, you'll always be in that high frequency. Even if you are having lows in your life, but if you are in that high frequency, you're going to bounce back very, very, very fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
So apart from maybe listening to music or dance, I don't know how many people.
This is one of the example that this is what I do.
How does one continuously stay in that energy or in that alignment so that you're constantly, because it's so difficult sometimes to keep your thoughts aligned, keep your energy aligned to that frequency, like you said. How does one know that this is the frequency I need to be in constantly?
By making a conscious choice. By making a conscious choice.
Every day sometimes when we are so down this rabbit hole, it's so difficult to even know or think that, okay, now I need to make a conscious choice and I need to now do this. So sometimes it's really very difficult to pull yourself out of that place, that very dark place, and say that, okay, no, I'm going to change my frequency. I'm going to change the way I'm aligned right now. Is there something that you can?
Yes. This is what I was about to come to, Ruby, because we all go through that rabbit hole. I have been a number of times, because I told you I'm a very emotional person. I have gone through certain experiences in life. When you remember those things, that they give you pain, you have to do the healing work. You have to do all that work on yourself. And I don't say that don't cry. I don't say don't feel that pain, because if we are not feeling our pain, if we are not feeling that anger, okay, when we are not acknowledging those emotions and those feelings, we are doing a cheating on our own selves. We are not goody always, right? We have two personalities. Nature also has a day and a night, light and dark. So we all have those moments in life when we are down the rabbit hole, when we are not feeling so good about things in life. But I say honor those feelings. Feel that pain, feel that anger, feel that sadness, cry your heart out, vent out, speak to someone. But then don't stay there for long. Don't stay there for long. For that moment, you have to make a choice. After all this is done, this is not how I'm going to live. For me, it is like always standing in front of the mirror, and I don't like myself crying. I always say to myself, "Tu roti bhi achhi nahi lagti hai. Tere face pe to smile suit karti hai." And that just brings me back. And the first thing I know is that I have to put on music. Some people like to read. Some people might want to go out on a walk, be with nature. So there are so many ways where you can raise your frequency. I like being out in the open. So when I'm feeling low, I plug in my AirPods, and I go for maybe a casual walk or a brisk walk, listen to music, sing along, and within 15-20 minutes, I'm out of that thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
That's
one
very
more thing.
important to remember. Maybe some, different things work for different people. You probably need to identify what
Yes.
works for
Maybe
you
reading does
during
that for
those
you. Maybe
times.
cooking does that for you. Maybe gardening
Yeah.
does that for you. So you know yourself that what you
Yeah.
want. The only
What
thing
you
I
want
want to say is that don't stay in that state for a long
for a
time.
long time.
For a
Yes. Honor
long
your
time.
feelings, honor your
Yeah.
emotions, cry it out.
Yeah.
And it's
You
okay
want
to
to
feel.
pity yourself, sympathize with yourself, pity with yourself. तू बेचारी है, तेरे साथ सारी दुनिया ने गलत किया है, सब गलत है, बहुत गलत हुआ है तेरे साथ. Do all that, but then don't stay in that state for a long time. And that is a choice that we all can make. We go to a restaurant, we've got a choice of ordering dal makhani, butter chicken, noodles, or pasta. We make a choice.
Yeah.
Same way we
It's
have to make a choice. Very simple.
pretty things around it saying it's okay to feel all those emotions, but you've got to do it for the life you want. Absolutely.
That's my daughter.
Oh, hello there. What's her name?
Her name is Samriddhi.
Samriddhi. Hi, Samriddhi. Your mom is
So
super
my son
amazing.
has also joined in Siddhant, and
Hello,
Samriddhi
Siddharth.
is a big manifestation queen. She herself is an
Oh,
influencer. She's a big manifestation queen. So you can do a live with her also one day on manifestation.
super, super.
Yeah.
Awesome. Lovely. So, yeah, coming back to the question. Hello, Samriddhi. It's so nice to have you here. So coming back to that question of, what is the right way to manifest?
The right way to manifest is, first of all, I always say that whenever you wake up in the morning, say a big thank you to the universe that you opened your eyes.
Yes.
So I do this thing. I say thank you to the universe that yes, I am alive today. I'll be able to see my children again. I'll be able to listen to their voices again. I'll be able to play with my dogs again. I'll be able to go to my work again. So there are so many things you can be grateful about in the morning.
Yes. So I think
So this,
gratitude is
yes.
is
So
a
that is the
large.
first thing that you should do. That be grateful. That is immediately going to raise your manifestation power. Number two, fall in love with yourself. The more you fall in love with yourself, the more manifestation king or queen you're going to become. You're going to become a magic manifestor. Because the more you fall in love with yourself, the more you're going to be in that high frequency state. Because most of the times we are just cribbing about our own selves. We don't like the life that we are living, or maybe we are not happy with the financial status, or maybe we are not happy with the way we look. There are so many things that we crib about in life. The moment you fall in love with yourself, things start changing in your life. For that, I always tell the people when I do events or speaking assignments or coaching, I always say that stand in front of the mirror and say I love you to yourself 10 times. 10 times in the morning, 10 times in the night, and blow flying kisses to yourself with the biggest smile that you can have. So that instantly raises your vibration, right?
Yes.
That is instantly going to raise your frequency.
Yeah.
So very small things that you can do. You can do shower meditation to raise your frequency. Shower meditation.
Okay.
So you stand in the
First,
shower and you
shower
visualize that white light taking down all your pain, hurt, anger down the drain, and instead you are just being filled up with love and happiness.
Yeah.
Just that
I
thought, when you give that thought, that is going to raise your frequency. And
Yeah.
obviously writing whatever you want.
Okay. So yeah, somebody saying that I love your this I love you activity is a game changer. Wow. So yeah, looking in the mirror and expressing that love to yourself is the best thing
Because
you can
right
do.
from childhood, we've not been taught to love ourselves. That used to be called as vanity. That used to be called as narcissism. How can you say I love you to yourself? बहुत selfish है. अपने आप को कौन बोलता है कि मैं बहुत सुंदर लग रही हूँ? You're like वो कहते हैं ना अपने आप को बहुत attitude वाला समझती है, अपने आप को सुंदर समझती है. So yes, I am beautiful. I am beautiful not in the physical form. I am beautiful in the sense of my soul. I am beautiful from within. Right? So the more you fall in love with yourself, the more your energy level is going to change, the more frequency is going to get better, and then you start attracting things. I always tell people do all these things just for 1 month, and they send me messages that they've started seeing the results.
Super.
Small things, but we have to do these things on a daily basis.
Yes. Yeah, consistency is what matters.
Yes. Very important, everything.
And what were you talking about writing? So what is it that one can, how does one write? So I know we know.
So writing, it's simple that anything that you write, you have to write it in the present tense.
Yes.
Or you have to write it like, I am thankful for a steady income of 2 lakh rupees per month. I am grateful for my good health. I am blessed to have my car. Right? So whatever you write, you have to be in that present moment. You have to write that, yes, as if you have achieved those things. Yeah, I am happy. I'm unconditionally happy. I attract happy and positive people in my life. This is one of the affirmations that I do very frequently because I'm a happy person. I like being with happy people. So I always write, I attract happy and positive people in my life. I remember in 2020, my 2 daily affirmations were, success is my only option. And number 2 affirmation was, I build my own empire. So if I see those things today happening, it's been 2.5 years, and from a homemaker to a businesswoman and running 2 successful businesses without taking any financial help from anyone, without taking any support from anyone. Yes, my children have been there, my brothers and sisters have been there. I have support in the form of family and friends. But the thing is, that power that I had within myself, I never knew about that power. And this power comes only when you continuously work on yourself. So manifestation is no rocket science. Manifestation is nothing difficult. It's very easy, small, consistent steps every day, and right from the day you wake up in the morning until you go to the bed at night. I won't say 100%, but at least 70 to 80% of the day, you can consciously make an effort to be in that high frequency. The moment your frequency is dropping, just be conscious and aware, and it's going to become an automated pattern then, that whenever your frequency is going to fall, your we all have that automatic system within us. That's automatically, without you realizing it, you'll automatically come to the higher state.
So if I'm understanding this correctly, it's basically wherever you are in the present moment, you need to start appreciating that and enjoying that moment in the present, right? Because that's how you will raise your energy. Because if you're not grateful for where you are, and if you're constantly in that feeling of, I don't like where I am, I don't like what I'm doing, then I think you're constantly in that low vibration, right? So you got to start enjoying your present moment to kind of build that frequency and vibrate up your vibration, right? How I'm just to wrap my head around, how does one know that, अच्छा मैं सिर्फ खुश रहूंगी तो मेरा manifestation हो जाएगा? So is it
ऐसा नहीं होता कि मैं सिर्फ खुश रहूंगी तो हाँ ऐसा कभी नहीं होता. I just spoke about this thing कि honor all your emotions, honor your sadness, honor your pain, honor your anger.
Honor that, but don't stay there for too long.
Don't stay there for too long. That's not a good place to stay in, right?
Yes. And
just के घर जाते हैं, we don't get a good feeling from someone, or like हमें जल्दी जल्दी भागने का होता है. So ये emotions, ये सब भी ठीक है, okay, you are there, but I don't like being here for a long time. You have that mental conversation. I like being more over there. I told you that I don't like myself crying. When I see it myself in the mirror, I don't like my crying face. So then मुझे ये शक्ल नहीं पसंद है. Go and wash my face and put on the music. हो गया, भी जितना होना था हो गया, दुख मना लिया, अब आगे बढ़ो.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. दुख मना लो, पर फिर आगे बढ़ो.
But आगे बढ़ो उसको.
Yeah. Like somebody is saying, when you're grateful for what you have, you attract more things and reasons to be grateful for. Exactly. Like, when you're already grateful for what you already have, then I think you start attracting more of what you desire.
I tell you one thing, for everyone over here, people are mostly living either in the past or in the future. And I'm guilty of doing that too. I'm guilty of doing that too. We keep on thinking about the past and we keep on worrying about the future. So like, अरे
Absolutely.
ऐसा कैसे होगा, एक साल के बाद ऐसा कैसे होगा, ये कैसे manage होगा? And you know, nothing goes as how we plan. Everything goes as per the universe has planned. So when I started surrendering to the universe, this universe made such strong changes in my life, and I'm just on that journey, and everything is going from better to better to better to better.
Yeah. So I was coming to the surrendering point. I'd like you to talk a little more about that. How does one surrender and believe?
So, you know, when you, there's a very common example, I think Instagram and WhatsApp messages पे भी ये message के form में आया हुआ है कि when you throw a child up in the air, छोटा बच्चा हो तो उसको हवा में उछालते हो, the child is
Yeah.
giggling and laughing because he's got that trust you're going to catch him. He's got that trust, and you catch him because you're conscious. You catch the child. कोई ऐसा आपने सुना है कि बच्चे को उछाला बच्चा गिर गया? मैंने आज तक, आई एम गोइंग टू टर्न 51 नाउ, मैंने नहीं सुना आज तक कि बच्चे को उछाला, छोटे बच्चे को, तो वो बच्चा गिर गया. सो द काइंड ऑफ ट्रस्ट दैट चाइल्ड हैज over the person who is playing with that child, that is the kind of trust we have to have in the universe. कि अगर गिराया भी है तो वही उठाएगा हमें. So that's the kind of trust that you have. And
Yeah.
I have seen changes in my life which I had not anticipated, honestly. I had never ever anticipated that this thing is going to happen in my life. वो कहते हैं ना, ख्वाबों ख्यालों में भी ऐसा नहीं सोचा था. I had never thought that I'll be, I knew that I'll do something, बच्चे बड़े हो जाएंगे, शादी हो जाएगी. I'm not a kitty person, I'm not a satsang person also. So how will I don't want to while my time in life. I want to do something. I just always thought that maybe I'll open up a dog shelter or maybe I'll do some social service. I never knew that I'll be running a business, and that two business. Rather, if I say three businesses, because for each it's a separate unit, completely separate unit. You have to buy machines, you have to work with labor people, you have to do all the designing and all that stuff. So things have just happened like I think they were meant to happen. When I was 24, 25 or maybe 30, 40, I never thought that I'll be into this line.
Yeah. That's
So
amazing.
that
I think trusting
surrender
that
means
process.
that surrender means that just trust कि जो भी हो रहा है हमारे साथ अच्छा हो रहा है, अच्छे के लिए हो रहा है. So even if something wrong is happening to you in your life, if you have this thought ना कि ये अच्छे के लिए ही हो रहा है, ये कल को मेरा अच्छा ही होगा, एक साल के बाद मुझे पता चलेगा
Yeah.
ये मेरे लिए
Maybe
क्यों
it's
अच्छा हुआ.
leading you to
So that
somewhere.
is the trust. Yeah, it's going to lead you to somewhere good.
Good. Yes, absolutely. And when we say that, you know, like a lot of people have this sense of urgency. You know, yeah, it's not happened. It's not happened. You know, I'm trying to manifest. It's not happened. I think we need to let that urgency go, because then aren't you then constantly worrying? नहीं हुआ है अभी तक, नहीं हुआ है, होगा कि नहीं होगा.
You are in that worry energy, you are in that
Yeah,
frustration energy, and both the energies are not positive energies. So you
absolutely.
automatically you are downing your frequency. Your frequency goes
Yeah.
down. We're talking about
Yeah.
energy and frequency, right? So we
Yes.
have to. So when you think about something, like when I remember I joined Arfin Khan's coaching program, and the coaches were working on us. So Arfin Khan took us through a closed eye process. So he was guiding us, and we were told to visualize our lives 5 years down the line. And what I saw for myself, you won't believe that I saw 4 or 5 things, and 4 have become a reality. I saw myself on a stage as a speaker, getting a standing ovation, people clapping for me, and that happened a reality. Arfin Card had an event in Mumbai, just like Tony Robbins does those global events. I was one of the speakers over there, and the moment I got off it, like the clappings and the applause that I got from the audience, because it was a virtual event. But when I stepped down from the stage, all my coaches were standing for me, and they'd given me a standing ovation, all the guests over there. So that is one thing which became a reality within months. Second was earning 2 lakh rupees per month, a steady income of 2 lakh rupees per month. I have reached that stage where I'm earning 2 lakh rupees per month. I've crossed that stage, right? The number third was I have my coaching business, my speaking business. Though I don't do any ads, I have not done any marketing, but my message is reaching across the world. happy world around. People know that happy world around is a platform which talks about happiness. So without putting in anything into marketing, happiness, a happy world around getting a recognition. This is one of the things that I'd written. Right. So now when I started my new company, my furniture company, it's known as Tan Homes and Furniture. The kind of vision I had put for that, the kind of office I had envisioned, that office is ready, the factory is ready. You know, so many things that when you are into that frequency, when you're talking about those things, when you're writing about those things, when you're thinking about those things, and you're living in that energy, that vibration, they become a reality. But it did not happen. Manifestation is not only about writing affirmations or doing visualization, or there's much more to that. Things manifest in your life when you put in hard work also, when you have the
Actually,
determination also. आपने एक
yes.
सपना देखा है, आप उस सपने को पूरा करने के लिए क्या कर रहे हैं? If you want to earn 2 lakh rupees per month, 1 lakh rupees per month, 5 lakhs rupees per month, what is the kind of effort you are putting in? How much hard work you are putting in?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that hard work, that determination, that consistency, all these things, along with the strong mindset, a strong thought process, along with the affirmations and the meditation and the self-love exercises, this all combination, then you manifest things in life.
Yeah. So I also have one more question.
Sure.
And this is more like a question that's come up personally for me. When you're on a spiritual journey, the idea is that slowly and steadily you will shed your desire.
Mm-hmm.
I may be wrong, but how does then manifestation, is it not considered something wrong that you're doing on your spiritual journey to, because manifestation talks about having desires, fulfilling your desire. So aren't these two, a little not in the same, is it out of alignment?
This is a very big misconception. This is a very big misconception that a spiritual person should not have desires.
No, maybe not have desires, but over a period of time on the journey, a lot of desires will get shed away because they may not serve the purpose on that journey.
A spiritual person gets detached with the things.
Yeah.
Get this detachment, but there's nothing that they are going to shed. The biggest example we have is Sadhguru. He lives a rocking life.
Yes,
he lives a rocking
right
life. He's got the best bikes in the world. He wears jackets and he wears those fedora hats, and he's out on road trips, and see the kind of movement he made recently, Safe Soil movement, and the kind of videos when he puts up, he's cooking his own meals, the kind of kitchen that he's got. He's a spiritual person, inner engineering. Yeah. What does he do? He helps people work on themselves. If you go to Coimbatore, such a big platform he has built for people to come and work on themselves.
Correct.
See, he's the biggest example.
Yeah. I think it's all about.
He says,
like you said, detachment is the key.
Yes, anything.
So you don't
don't let anything own you. Don't let anything own you. Then you become a slave.
Absolutely.
Then you become a slave.
And also, I think, Nivedita, that after a certain point, if you're on that journey, a lot of desires that you may have otherwise may not even arise, and you may not even feel the need of manifesting them. Or even if you have, and whether you've not really manifested or manifested them, it will not bother you. A lot
with time, so many of our thought processes change. When we were 20, we had a different thought process. In our 30s, we had a different thought process. In your 40s, 50s, the thought process is absolutely we are on a constant change. We are constantly evolving as human beings. Yes. Our brain is constantly evolving. So those changes are going to be there. So I know I was a strong coffee lover. And one fine day, I developed an aversion for coffee. There came a point जब कॉफी की महक से मुझे घबराहट होती थी. क्या मतलब कॉफी कैसे लोग पी लेते हैं? So it just happened. So things are going to happen like that in your life. One fine day you might like something very very strongly. आपको कुछ बहुत अच्छा लगना शुरू हो जाएगा. Because change is the only constant. Be it your thoughts, be it your life or your mindset. Excuse me for that. So change is the only constant. So changes are going to happen. So, but spirituality and manifestation, spirituality, they go hand in hand. I'm a spiritual person.
Yeah.
I'm a deeply
No, of
spiritual
course,
person.
we totally
But then I
believe.
manifest things in my life.
So maybe that attachment to those materialistic
Yes.
things is
Yes.
what you need to really look at. Are you so attached to them that you not having them is going to, make your life unhappy?
It's not only things, Ruby, like attachment to people
People
also.
think, yes,
Yes.
of course,
I see so
absolutely.
many mothers being so much attached to their children that
Children.
they don't realize that the children are getting stifled. They're not liking it.
Yeah.
But they say, नहीं जी ये माँ का प्यार है, माँ का प्यार है. So I have a laugh with my children. Like I'm happy. I'm not that kind of a mother. So my children say, Mom, thank God, you're not that kind of a mom, that you are a clingy mom. I'm not a clingy mom. If I feel like that I need some time from my children, I go and sit with them. Rather than telling तुम मेरे साथ बैठे नहीं हो. I see so many mothers doing this emotional blackmailing to the children. The parents
Yeah.
putting an emotional pressure on the children. हम तो अपने पापा को जवाब नहीं देते थे. That's not जवाब देना. That the child is speaking his mind, and that opinion might not match with your opinion. That doesn't mean that the child is answering back.
Absolutely. Totally amazing. Somebody, okay, somebody you were talking, so where was that?
What's happening?
She's written, you loved coffee. When was this? Where was I?
Who's asking?
Your daughter.
My daughter. Okay, you were very young, Babu. Because all she knows is that Mama doesn't drink coffee.
Like coffee, yeah. Okay. So, Nivedita, this session has been so amazing. It's been a great talk. Give us 3 tips to the audience that you think they should, can be like a takeaway from this chat, and something that they can implement right away, right from today.
Very simple things. I've already spoken about that. The first thing is, say every day, make it a habit to say thank you to the universe. The moment you open your eyes, you are in the bed, just say thank you, God. Thank you, God, because you are alive, your loved ones are alive, and life is happening for you. It's happening for you. So just be grateful to open your eyes. Number two is, whenever you go to the washroom or you are in front of the mirror, without fail, say, I love you to yourself. It's going to sound very stupid when you start doing it in the beginning. But then when you fall in love with yourself, when you start falling into that habit, you will see the changes, and it is going to come automatically. And along with saying, I love you, give yourself so much of love, blow kisses to yourself, the way you kiss a little puppy or a little child, the kind of love that you give to others, give to yourself. And number three is do lots and lots of written work if you can.
So when you
It
say
will help
written
you.
work, yeah, when you say written work, is there like a certain technique that one should follow, like 369,
I write.
11 So what is it that one follows? Everybody's so confused. कौन सा वाला follow करना चाहिए?
I write love letters to the universe.
Okay.
So, dear universe, I'm highly grateful for this, and that happened, and thank you for always having my back. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for. I always write. I'm grateful for my children's good health, for their happy married life, for their happy professional life. Thank you for my business. So I write letters to the universe. I write letters to money. Money, thank you for being there in my life. Because of you, I can do so many things. Because of you, I can buy this thing and buy that thing. So I do lot of affirmations and written works. That really helps. Or even if you're feeling low, even if you're feeling sad and you've got no one to talk about, just scribble on a piece of paper. किसी को गाली भी निकालनी है ना, आप लिखो उसको. I say, because there's so many times you're not in that
You need
sense.
to let out your emotions.
You need to
Yes.
let it out. आप लिखो उसको, then burn it. It's going to go away. It's going to go away. So, saying thank you to the universe, I love you to yourself, and written work. And if you don't want to do written work, I would say listen to music then, because music instantly increases your vibration.
Yeah, I think music is an amazing tool to
Yeah.
have, and listening to it is the best way to raise your
It
vibration.
just changes your energy. It just changes.
It does, totally. Super. I to open the forum for everyone. If you have any questions for Nivedita, please ask anything and everything about manifestation.
So many of the known people have joined. Thank you, Ravi. Thank you, Monica, Navya. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Shivani, my sister, she has joined, and my friend Shivani has joined.
Wow.
Yeah, so many
Amazing.
people have
Thank you,
joined.
everybody, for being here.
Any question,
I'm
anyone? I'm open to questions if you have any question. Thank you, Nevin, for joining, and thank you,
Somebody asked
Ashima.
if the live will be saved on the page. Yes, it will be saved on the page. You can always go back and watch it. And if you are not able to write or have any questions right now, you can always ask later on the comment section and the once the video is uploaded. And I'm sure Nivedita will be happy to answer them there.
Of course, if any one of you or when anyone sees the this video on the page, anyone has any question, you can DM me anytime. I am the one who answers the questions on the DM. My team does not answer the questions or in the comments or the DMs because I know people want to talk to me. So I'm the one who answers. So I'm open to any queries that anyone has for anything. So we are all in this journey together. So happy to help everyone.
Okay, Ashima has one question. She's written, sympathy is a negative emotion or positive, and is it okay to feel it for yourself?
Sympathy is a very positive emotion, Ashima. Thank you for being there on the call. Ashima has done this great free program with me, and
Oh,
she's
lovely.
like, I'm so happy that she's doing so well for herself. Ashima, sympathy is a very positive emotion, whether you have it for someone else or you have it for yourself, because we all need that pat on the shoulder at times. If we all need that hug, we all need that cuddle. If we can give it to someone else, why not to our own selves? So one thing that I do in my self-love sessions is like hug yourself every day. It's okay. It's okay. So having sympathy for yourself, अपने आप को बेचारा समझना, it's absolutely okay. But don't stay in that state for a long time, because then you are going to fall into the habit of sympathizing always.
Yeah, I think so. The crux is that you should definitely feel your emotions, and don't ignore them out. Just don't stay there for a long period, and get yourself out of that once you've felt and you've honored your emotions.
If we
And
talk about manifestation, the simplest thing is that be in that energy throughout the day. Be in that
yeah,
power throughout the day. Don't let that energy dip down. And if it dips down, consciously raise it up. So when
raise
you
it.
constantly work on yourself, only then you will become a miracle manifester. So
Absolutely. And
along
I
with
think
these things, work a lot on your consciousness about being aware of where your energy is going.
absolutely
Stay
very
away
important.
from, another thing that I want to say just came to my mind, stay away from toxic people. Please stay away from people who taunt you, who belittle you, who make you feel sad. जो भी लोग हों वो आपकी लाइफ के, if you can throw them out of your life, well and good. If you cannot, maintain a distance, because such people also drain your energy and that lowers your frequency.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thank you, Tanisha, for joining, and thank you, Angelina, for joining. That's my bhabhi joining from Mumbai.
Wow. Nidhi is saying very
Nidhi, hi
nice.
Nidhi, thank you so much.
Thanks, Nivedita.
Nidhi is again a very good friend.
Super. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Thank you for your comments. Thank you, Nivedita. It's been
Thank you
such.
for having me there, always there, and thank you
I think
everyone for joining in. And any questions, you can DM me directly, or you can send it
absolutely.
across to the Awaken Life page, and I'll be happy to answer all the questions.
Please do. We've all felt extremely inspired today listening to your own personal story. And like we said, age is just a number. You can start when you want to.
I feel 25. Honestly, I feel 25. I'll be turning 51 in a few months, but I honestly
Super.
feel 25. The kind of
I
energy,
wish all of us
enthusiasm I have.
I wish all of us can, feel that. We already can feel that through the screen. I'm telling you, that energy is coming up. So amazing. Thank you so much, Nivedita.
Thank you so much, everyone, and have a fantastic
It's
evening.
an honor to have you. Thanks,
Okay, bye
everybody.
bye, everyone.
Have a good evening. Bye bye.
Hey friends, if you found the video interesting, make sure you like, share and subscribe to our channel. Also hit the bell icon to get notified every time we upload a new video.